Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2013. We are back on the old family farm. It's a new day, it's a new dawn. Well, not technically in game, but for me it is. So, my day is already almost over actually. It's 6:30 in the evening and I have work in a couple hours. So, I want to get this recorded and hopefully edit it and start it uploading before I go to work. I don't know if I will. This is actually my second try at this. I previously recorded, if those of you who follow me on Google Plus and Twitter know that I previously recorded 40 minutes of this, but forgot to turn the camera on. So it was just 40 minutes of me just talking to you guys. And I'm sure you didn't want to see that, so I went ahead and scrapped it, and we'll give it another go. So just looking at the clouds, it's supposed to be completely sunny today. And it seems like this cloud bank is starting to move in a little bit. And not entirely sure what that is. But we'll go ahead and continue. So, welcome back everyone. First things first, let me pop up the HUD and look at our money. Yeah, we are over 10K again. So what I've done was sold all the wheat from our last harvest. And that's what it brought us. It was just over $6,000. So yeah, we're in the black, doing good. Come in here and let's pick up all the eggs we got. We can drop them off at Merle's place. No, not Earl. Merle. Merle's Earl's brother. He owns a little general store actually in Santa Fe. So yeah, he's a little better brother. So they're twins, Earl and Merle. Anyway, without further ado, let's get started. We've got a lot to get accomplished today before I have to head out to work. So let's do it. So we've got all the fields harvested. We've got them all cultivated except for the last one we are working on over here. We've got to get the straw picked back up, get it cultivated, and then we can start spraying. So without further ado, let's jump on that and let's get this finished. Let's get this show on the road. So my apologies for having a late posting today, if it gets out today, but like I said, I just woken up from my night shift nap at 1 o'clock p.m. And I said, you know what, let's get a recording done, we'll be good to go. But unfortunately it was caught on settings, so I checked the settings to make sure it was going to record a Farming Simulator on OBS, but it was left in that open state and I didn't see it, and I hit the record button and didn't check to see if it was actually recording, and it wasn't. So my apologies again for that to those of you that were looking for it this morning, but it's coming, I promise. It will be out. Okay, let's quickly zip through this. Just while we're on the subject, I want to thank everybody for your continued support as well. It really means a lot to me. There's a few of you that are constantly commenting on videos. That is great. I really love that. And if you do see something that you like or don't like and want to say something but are too shy or bashful, please don't be, as that's the only way I'm going to continue to grow, is for more people to comment on my videos. If you're afraid of being too critical for me, don't be as that as well. I mean, I was in the military for 15 years, been married for almost 25 years. I'm very used to criticism. Trust me, you guys can't be too critical on me. So whether it be good or bad, somewhere in between, please post. It does help me out, and it will make sure that I continue to bring quality videos for what you guys are looking for. So I appreciate the support. And if we're going to be talking about that, if you're going to make a comment, at least if you don't have anything to say about the video itself, then drop a little comment in there about when you found my channel, when you joined, what video it was that brought you to my channel. That will help me out as well, and that will get me to know you a little bit better on what you guys are looking for. So thanks again for everybody's support. Enough about that. Man, it's looking black over there. Not supposed to be so cloudy today. So hopefully something will happen with this weather mod while we're filming and you guys can see it. Although I'm not necessarily looking forward to a tornado or anything very damaging, as we may not be able to recover from it financially. It would be nice to get something on camera to know that the thing is working. Let me just shut that off, get us unobstructed views. Now, I say I like to stay in first person mode a lot to bring realism and authenticity to the farming sim, but for some reason this particular vehicle, when I'm in first person mode like this, really starts my vertigo going. I get claustrophobic, not so much claustrophobic, but nauseous from this view. I don't know what it is with this vehicle and this view. I don't know if it's just the camera angle too close to the screen or what it is, but I do get a little nauseous in that view. I'll try to drive as much as I can in this view, but it's possible I'll get really nauseous and not be able to. Okay, we should be almost full. It says it's at 90%. Missed a little bit, missed a little bit. Let me just zip back around. We'll pick that up real fast. There we go. And we should be just about full. There we go. Let's go dump this off. Now, I decided in the last episode, if I recall, that we're not going to go sell this straw to Earl anymore. I mean, I understand there's an economic downturn. We're all hit hard with it, and he has kids to put through college, but I'm sorry, to only pay me 60 bucks for this whole wagon full of straw, I just ain't going to cut it. Well, I'd rather save it and feed it to our cows and use it for hay rides before I'll sell it for 60 bucks to Earl. So chickens are looking good. We got the eggs on us, right? Let me just quickly pop that open and check. Yeah, we got 49 eggs on us. We'll take those over to Merle's place shortly and sell those. That should fetch us a couple $100, I believe, for the 49 eggs. Quickly back this in there. You can see the doors are all off and laying against the wall. I tried to put them back on earlier, but either the doors are warped or the railings are warped. I'm not sure which it is, because the doors just won't stay on. I'll put them up there, but as soon as you go to slide them open, they fall back off the track. So I've just got them laying outside. Figures it doesn't really matter. Makes it easy access and good for parking. Okay, let's move on. We might think about selling that. I mean, we don't really need all that contraption. We don't have no corn anymore. The corn's been harvested, although it does quick work on grass for silage. Watch out, chickies. I think we could probably do with something maybe smaller. I don't know. I'll have to check to see how much the monthly maintenance on it is, and then we can go from there. Speaking of monthly maintenance, as you guys all know, E3 is about to start, if it hasn't started already when you're watching this video. It will start tomorrow, I believe, the 10th. I believe it goes from the 10th through the 14th. It will be starting here shortly. And they promise that they're going to let us know something about their next installment. So I'm eagerly awaiting to see what the news from Giants is about Farming Simulator 2015. I'm hoping it will be released very soon. So I really can't wait. Although I'm not going to be at E3 myself. There's no way I can make it from Germany. I'll be eagerly watching the different channels and the different YouTubers take on E3 and trying to get all the news I can. I'll bring them to you to either Twitch, or correction, to Twitter or my Google Plus page as I find it, and keep you all updated as well. Is it my imagination, or does it seem like it's getting darker and more cloudier over there? I'm sure it is. Ah, oh well, we'll see. Let's continue on. Let's see if the weather hits. The weather hits, but shouldn't be this cloudy. It's saying it's supposed to be completely sunny today, so I'm curious to see how the weather will turn out. Let's drop that. We don't need that no more. So, just come around and pick this up. Boy, it's really making me nauseous. Whew. Okay, so moving along now. You see the money that we got. So we're just over 12,000. Of course, we're going to spend a little bit reseeding the fields and stuff for the next harvest. So my question to you all is, what should we do with the money that we have currently? Do we continue to save until we get a few more harvests under our belt? Do we invest in some more fields, beans are only a couple hundred apiece, and get them seeded up and also ready for harvesting as well, just to give us that much more harvest potential? Do we want to invest in sheep, get those going? Although if we invest in sheep, then we're going to have to invest in a front end loader and pallet fork, as our front end loader that we currently have will not accept a pallet fork, as it's an attached bucket. Do we want to invest in a few more cows? Although they're at 2,000 a pop, we wouldn't be able to invest in very many at all. Only a couple, I'm afraid. That will get the milk going that much more. Do we want to pay off some of the loan? So that's my question to you folks. What do you think we should do with the money? What's the opinion of all you? Of course, the majority will probably get the option or the reward of us actually doing that. Of course, if no one says anything, then I'll just do what I think is best for the small farm. Now, currently, I don't think sheep are a viable option. I don't know if that's what you guys think as well, but for me, I don't think sheep are viable. But if that's what you guys want to see, give ourselves a little more hardship, then I'm all for it. We can do that as well. So I'll leave that with you, and eagerly await to see what you guys' responses are. And gals, I know there's a few gals out there that watch. My YouTube analytics say so. It's only 3% or 6% of you, but there's a few of you out there. Okay, shut that off. Let's go on to the next piece. Okay, let's jump over and get this cultivated. And excuse me while I get a drink of water. My throat is really parched. Okay, apologies for that. And away we go. Let's see if we can do this very well. Now, if we get this done, of course we're doing it without Philip. That will save us on our little monthly expenses and help us save a little more money. I figured I'd try to do as much as I can by myself first. And when we actually start seeding though, then I'll probably have to use him while I continue to fertilize the fields, but we'll see how it goes. So it shouldn't take us too long to get this cultivated. And then we'll jump over to the canola fields where the other truck is and start spraying the manure. Now that one trailer full should be enough to fill or to complete both of those fields over there, the old barley field and the canola fields. That should be enough for that. Or correction, just the two canola fields, sorry. The barley field was this one here, I forgot. And then we can see where we are on time after that point. Once we get those other two fertilized, we'll see where we are on time. If we have enough time, we'll start Philip seeding. and potentially continue to fertilize the other fields. Man, doing good, doing good. So you guys excited about E3? Are you any of you planning on going? Are you guys excited about any news for 2015? Farming Simulator 2015? Do you plan on purchasing it as well and getting that game as well? I know I am. I'm eagerly awaiting that. Now, if 2015 will be coming out soon, and I do pick that up, then most likely my 2013 series might come to an end, as we'll be switching to 2015. It's all dependent on how stable the release is, whether there'll be any bugs, also how quickly mods will be released and stuff for it. But I am eagerly waiting for it. If it does come out and it proves to be successful right away, then we'll probably be switching to 2015 full time and discontinuing our 2013 series. But that's still in the future. We'll see how it goes. Now, I do have Professional Farmer 2014 as well, and I know a few of the YouTubers out there, Stocking Gloss, Taff in Exile, they're all doing a series on it. I believe Brad M73 is also doing a series on it. If you guys would like me to start a Professional Farmer 2014 series as well, let me know. I can do that. I just have to try to fit it into a schedule, and that means instead of releasing Farming Simulator 3 days a week, I might have to drop it down to 2 days a week and to be able to fit in Professional Farmer 2014. Let me know what you guys think about that idea, and we can work on getting that as well. Whoa. I just don't want to oversaturate the market, so to speak. If there's already a lot of people doing it, is it really worth myself to do it as well if people aren't going to watch it, if they're already watching it with someone else? So let me know you guys' thoughts, and we'll take it into consideration then. Okay, looking good, folks, looking good. Okay, what I think I could actually probably do is, after we make this pass here, I know I said we try to do as much as we can, but just for the sake of time, as we're on 20 minutes now, just for the sake of time and to break up the little repetition of me back and forth in this field cultivating, is I think I'm going to turn this over to Philip, let him finish this field up. We will go ahead and start spraying, getting that done, and we should be good to go then. Let me just quickly hit this tough I miss. There we go. And I'll turn this over to Philip, let him finish this last little bit up. We'll jump over to the old truck and get it ready and start spraying. So H. There we go. Let him go. Don't mess up, Philip. Looks good. Okay, let's quickly go to the truck here. And actually make sure we get the spread right. Let's just do a slight overhead so we don't go through the trees down there. And make sure that we get this all sprayed evenly. We got 100%. And come back around. Looking good, folks. Looking good. We're getting this sprayed, getting it all smelly and stinky for the seeds. Nothing better than fresh pig manure on a sunny day. Those of you that lived by a pig farm or had pigs in an area know that they are a rather smelly animal. Although, in my opinion, not as smelly as a chicken farm. I used to live in Arkansas when I was a kid, and there was a town called Grimme, I believe, Grimme, Arkansas, that had a chicken farm in it that my dad used to work at. And the last time I drove through there was in 99, I believe it was, somewhere around there, maybe a little sooner than that. And it still stunk as far as I could remember. You couldn't drive through with the open window. You had to drive through with the windows up, the air conditioner off. Otherwise, it was just unbearable. Small little town. So, yeah, chickens aren't the best smelling in the world, that's for sure. Okay, make sure we miss everything. Are we going to hit that? No, got it right. Okay, how are we on? We're at 57%, almost 50%. So, yeah, we'll have enough for sure to finish up this field here. And what we'll do is we'll drive it back over to the pigs and see if there's any more left for us to pick up and fill up from there. If not, then we can get the remaining from the cows if there's any left in the cows as well. Yeah, we're doing good. Okay, he says he's still cultivating, so he's not quite done yet. That's good. Oop. Magic truck. Drove right through that. And we'll finish up this last little bit here, and we'll be good to go. And we're going to waste a little bit here because I didn't quite get my coverage right. That's okay. At least we'll be thorough. We'll know it's all done. Okay. Okay, let's go get more. Should be a little bit more in there, I believe, in the pig stall. That's Merle's place. Let's quickly sell our eggs that we have. Let's see how much we have. Dollars rise. 12,550. Or almost 12.6. Oh, wrong place. There we go. So yeah, we got, yeah, see, it was 560 or 580. Yeah, we got almost 200 bucks out of the eggs, which is not bad for 49 eggs. I can live with that. So like I said, he's a much more fairer man than what his brother Earl is. So let's jump back over here and grab the slurry. Okay, and whoa, turn, didn't make it. My brakes didn't work very well. I think the brakes are getting shot. Okay, it says we have 11% of slurry on us. So we'll quickly drive over here and see how much we got left in the tanks over here. We'll just do a little driving up around the tree here. Okay, 24%. So it gave us a little more. So we got a little more in there. And how much manure we got on the ground? Well, we don't have a lot in there, but we got some in there. So let's go over to the cows and see how much slurry we can pull out of the cows. And that should be enough to hopefully do one of the other fields over there. If not, then we'll have to switch to the solid manure and throw that around there, which takes a little longer, as you know, because then we have to stop and fill it up with the 500-liter bucket, which does take a while, and the spread is not as well as the liquid manure or the pellets, so it does take a little more time and a little more manure via the solid method than it does the liquid or pellet method. Ooh. Almost ran into Slim. He was out there working on something at the blacksmith shop and almost ran him down. I'm going to quickly run through here, get rid of this stuff as well. I'm tired of seeing these little question marks, Bob. Okay, so looks good. The fields are all done. So these two are ready now completely. We can go ahead and start seeding them. Now we're going to make those two canola again. We'll grow canola there. Although I'm thinking, being no one answered in the last video on what we should do, if we quickly look at the great demands coming up. Barley starts in 1 day, 22 hours. I don't think we'd be able to get all the fields done with barley and harvest it in time for that, even on fast growth. So yeah, we'll just continue doing what we're doing. The canola, barley, and wheat. Yeah, canola, barley, and wheat. So sorry about that. I just realized what I had done. Trying to get rid of this. And I actually was turning on my manure spreader. And we went from 24 down to 21%. I actually have to go to the cows. That's what I was trying to do. So I got a little sidetracked. I am a man after all, so apparently men can't multitask as well as women, so we'll just throw it down to that and contribute it to that. Manure starting to build up over there, and I really am not paying attention. It's the lack of sleep in the night shift. It really plays hell on my body, guys and gals. So let me just slide into here. And 28%. Nope, it's still going up. Okay, 37%. So it should have been about 40%, but I messed up and was spewing some of it out over here in front of the grain silos. Okay, it says it's hired, but he should be finished because I don't see it saying cultivating anymore. So let's just drive over here and see what he's doing. Looks like he's coming back up for his final trip, maybe. Look at the mess you're making over here, Philip. Have to do it myself. So let's go ahead and shut this off and park it. Let's run over here. Stop. Stop. Get out of the way. You're fired. Okay. Put this down. And lift it up. We'll finish up the edges here. We'll go load the seeder up and start the seeder going on the other side while we finish throwing some manure on one of these fields here. And there we go. Let's jump down to this end. I'm sure he made a mistake down here as well. And I know what you guys are thinking, but Michael, you made a mistake too. Yes, I know. But I correct my mistakes. He wouldn't have. There we go. Let's go park this, throw the seeder on there, get some seeds loaded. We'll get Philip going on the canola fields, planting them. And we'll see how much that manure will spray on these fields over here. We'll probably leave this one for solid manure or pellets. And we'll see how much the liquid manure will do on the two fields back there. And conscious of the time, it is now 30 minutes in. It's now 7 p.m. my time. I have approximately just over an hour. So hopefully that'd be enough time for me to get this edited, get it rendered out, and get it started uploading. And then once it's finished uploading to YouTube during the nighttime, I can then post it from work. That would be ideal if we can do that. So let's lower that. Let's go pick up the cedar. Okay, we just need to open this to see it's on wheat currently. So we want canola. There we go. Let me shut that back off. It's got 27% in there. So we want to fill it up a little more. There we go. Well, that's more than I wanted to do. Let's spin around. Careful, chickens. Don't want to run you over. Get out of the way. Oh! Oh, the chicken caused an accident. Oh! Oh no. Get out of here. It looks like it's all okay. It looked like I just smashed a bag of fertilizer. So I think we're okay. Get out of the way. Yes, you. Sky's looking still about the same, I'm guessing. It doesn't look like it's moved over at all. Okay, so almost ready. Make sure it's clear. Make sure nothing's going to hit us. Clear, clear. No milk truck coming, so that's good. And away you guys go. Make sure he's doing okay. Looks good, looks good. Okay. Fire this puppy back up. Now we'll definitely finish that field there, and we'll see how far we'll get on that field there. So let me maneuver around. Let me zoom out a little bit. And you guys might be able to hear my dogs in the background barking. I think the family's outside with visitors and stuff, and in the swimming pool and stuff, so I think the dogs hear someone new and are barking at them. There we go. I'm off a little bit on this one, I bet. Yeah, just a tad, right on the edge. And how much we got? 26%. Okay, 21%. Yeah, we're going to not have enough, but we'll be okay. We'll finish up with the solid manure and the pellets. So it might be enough to get us down just one strip, maybe two. No, definitely one strip. Don't know if we'll get two passes out of it. Be close. %. Nah, we definitely won't get one more full pass out of it, but we'll be okay. So it's not too bad. We got about half the field's done with the tank and a half of slurry that we did have. So that's it. That's done. Let's go park this up. We'll probably get the solid manure, and I'll have to do that off camera, maybe. We'll see. As that does take a lot of time filling that up and stuff, but we'll see. I know some of you, the Deutz-Fahr made a comment that he'd rather see everything. Otherwise, what I do show on camera does become more repetitive than if I had just done everything anyway, which is a good valid point. So what we'll do is, where am I going? Why am I driving this way up here? You know what? I'm just going to park it right over here for now. Just park it right here for now. And we will get rid of him. and we'll just continue on doing this ourselves. So, looking at the time, how are we on time? It's just almost, we got about another 5-10 minutes of recording. As I don't want to get it much larger than that. I don't want to get it a little shorter. I mean, a little shorter, I guess, is better. So we'll just try to see where this gets us, time-wise, doing this last little bit here. And making sure we're getting it overlapped. Looks good. Okay. Now, did we get that question mark right there? Why is it back floating? What I'm going to do is I'm going to give this back to Philip. I'm going to jump over there and grab those 2 other question marks out of the way, and I think we'll end the episode. Okay, go to town, Philip. Not literally go to town. Finish the work first, yeah? Okay. So, as we're looking at Earl's store, and if you're wondering, his last name is Bay, so it's Earl Bay Hay and Feed. So that's where you got the Bay Hay and Feed from. So, yeah, it's pretty slick of them, huh? Earl Bay Hay and Feed. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it there with you. Looking at Earl's little store, and I'm assuming that's the Purina symbol up on top up there. Not quite sure. Chew, mail pouch, tobacco. Treat yourself to the best. Yeah, okay, on that note, guys, that's it. Thank you for joining me, and look forward to the next episode together. Please leave your comments and suggestions below. As always, mash that like up button. It means the world to me. Join me on Twitter and Google Plus for all the latest happenings and the schedules and stuff for the feed. Ooh, butterfly. Where were we? Oh, yeah. Until next time, guys. Thanks for joining. We'll talk to you all later. Have a great day.